All right. Hello, my name is Nicholas, and I'm back with another audio episode. Today I've been taxed, or I've been a lot of, no, I won't say a lot of people shocked. That will be a lie. But somebody messaged me who was a client and said he loved my videos and or say audio rather than the videos. And he said he wanted me to discuss on working with developers, what every client should know about developers and working with developers. Yeah. To be honest, there are so many things. I don't even know where to begin because I do this audio episode, but I don't do any preparations. I just try and say what is in the top of my head from years of experience. So as a client working with a developer, there are a few things that are coming to the top of my head now, but I wish every client knows. Um the number one thing is your developer is not you, because I have tried to explain this to so many clients so many times, but sometimes they don't seem to get it. When you hire a developer or when you give a developer a project to work on, you need to be as detailed as possible in your PROD, which means your project requirement document, what you want to achieve with that project. You need to have it properly detailed so that the developer knows what they are working on and knows to tell you if it is something they can achieve or if it is something they cannot achieve, right? Because some clients might give you maybe just a paragraph or two paragraphs of what they want to achieve, and they're expecting you as the developer with a fixed budget to know what is in their head and to be able to build the project exactly how they have it in their head, right? So, and that always leads to disaster. There is no other way around it. The project would never be exactly what you have in your head if you do not document it. So, to me, that's the number one thing. Be as detailed as possible in what you want to achieve with your project before bringing in a developer, because it's not, you cannot just call a developer on the phone and discuss with the developer what you want to achieve and ask the developer how much. And if the developer tells you the price based on what you discussed, you now expect the developer, you should have done this, it's standard, it should be here, it should be here. Okay, let's say you discuss something, for example, and you never for once mentioned anything about exporting to PDF. And when the project is done and is presented, and you be saying, I want to be able to export to PDF, CSV, XLS, any other file type. And developer is not telling you, you did not say anything like that. So you need to pay extra. And you are now saying as the client that he should have known. How? How would he have known? This is a very common occurrence. So there is no way he should have known if he did not say what you want the developer to do. So this to me is the number one thing. The developer can never be you. They can never know what you have in your head if you don't document it. Now, the second thing I always notice is I don't think some clients or some founders or that's non-tech founders understand what an MVP is, right? So you cannot meet me and tell me you want to build something like YouTube and expect me to give you an MVP of exactly something like YouTube at its current state today. It does not make it's funny. It's even funny to me as I'm saying it out loud, but you won't believe the number of times I've had an encounter such as this. People want to develop something like an already existing platform, and they want you to build it exactly how it is, forgetting that it goes through iterations, it goes through processes, it goes through refinement. It is not what it was 3 years ago. Do you get? So the client, as a client, if you are building to launch, you need to understand what an MVP is. An MVP should not take more than in fact, in my book, an MVP should be a software project you're launching now that should not even take more than a week, right? But I can go as further to accept a month. I can accept a month. But anything you're building like 6 months to build, 7 months, 12 months, a year plus, I feel like if it is not something revolutionary, like let's say what OpenAI did with ChatGPT, you're wasting your time. that is not an MVP. You need something you can launch into the market as quickly as possible and see how you can um build on top of what you've already launched and get information, get data, see the marketing channel that works best for you. And to be honest, that is where you would get a true value of your money as a client or as a founder. But most times I've found out that most clients do not actually understand this at all. When I mean at all, I really do mean at all. So when you now tell them, okay, your budget is not going to be able to build what you want, why don't you do an MVP? It feels like you are battling with them or their vision or their dream. They want it exactly the way they want it with a very, I would say, unrealistic budget. Yes, I'll go as far as saying the budget is unrealistic. And if you don't have a way of building a roadmap on for your project, which leads me to the third point here. Most clients don't even have the concept or the idea of what roadmap of building a roadmap for a project is. So clients, when they reach out, they want to build everything once, which is the point two. But having an MVP, launching it and setting up a roadmap for the next 5 years is going to save you a lot of money, a lot of stress, a lot of time, and to actually make your vision get clearer with time. To be honest, even for me personally, on my own personal projects that I give a roadmap of 5 years have done successfully better than projects that I want to launch immediately in a month and build everything and get it in the market and see it usually always flops or something. Even though it flops, I learn from it though, but it's not going to be as steady as what I have been doing for 5 months, building, iterating, marketing. Like before I even start working on projects, I have a roadmap. And most of my clients that have gotten successful software projects that are working and providing value to society, they all have a roadmap. They don't all start with web, Android, and iOS. They started with web. After 6 months, they did Android. After 12 months, they did iOS. They grew the web. They grew it gradually. They had a vision in mind, of how long it's going to take. They are realistic. I feel like sometimes some clients, when they come into software development, they throw their reality all the way. The way they will run a normal offline business, they take online business is all geometrical, is all exponential, is it applying the way you run an offline business is of more benefit to you if you are doing that same strategy online, as opposed to thinking online is as quick as you can create. It doesn't work that way. So these are the traitors I take from the top of my head. I wish all clients actually know before working with developers, right? So the first one being, they should not expect the developer to be them for have the total idea of what they want to do. The second one being understanding what an MVP is and be open to truly building an MVP, right? Before you start and building on top of what you have. The third one being having a roadmap. That roadmap is going to gradually make you and the developer even build a relationship. I have clients that I've been working with for 6 years now, 5 years now, 8 years now, and to be honest, we don't even have this developer client relationship. It's more like we want this and this. We say, okay, this I want to do this, but I will start working on it right away. And there is no way I'm not going to deliver it because I have full respect for them because we've been doing this for years now. So when you have something like that, you see that you would gradually enjoy the relationship or working with developers as opposed to you obtain a bill, you want it now, quick, you don't have a long-term vision for it, and I don't want to fall in the hands of people that will take advantage of people. Thank you very much, and bye bye.